Hello. We're back. It's time for another stream. We got Morris in there in the chat. We got HS7 Gaming HD in the chat. And we have Tyler in the chat. But he says he won't be back for another hour. Thank God, Tyler. Thank God you're not going to be back for another hour. No, I'm only joking. Hi, Morris. What's going on? We're back for another stream. You know, the internet's not too bad today, actually. It's not fluctuating, and it's at an okay speed. So hopefully I don't jinx that, and hopefully we continue on this little run. Jesus, we didn't really do that much last stream, if I'm being honest. I mean, we simmed quite a bit. We're in February. We got another game against Dortmund, which we'll end up playing. But yeah, we went for quite a while last night. We simmed a lot of the season, actually. And I do want to aim to get like a season done every 2 streams. That's pretty much the goal. As some other people join the chat. Ritesh and Nene344. Yeah. 68 rating. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm not doing, actually. It's probably the youth objectives. That's the one I never do. The youth development. How can you be bothered doing that sort of stuff? Grow 2 youth academy players by at least 10 overall. Play them in 10 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. And then the other one is sign 3 players with a potential over 75 to your youth squad. Increase the overalls by at least 10. I can't be bothered doing that. So, that's probably why my rating is so low. Games Stealer says, what up? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Pascal says, continue the Newcastle career mode. This is the Newcastle career mode. We moved to Schalke. It's the same save. So, our time at Newcastle is done. We spent a lot of time there. We did 10 streams there. So. How's everybody today, by the way? The problem is in Schalke, Youth Academy is critical. Yeah, it is. A lot of German clubs are like that. But yeah, you're right. Schalke do really, they're really about their youth. Go back to Newcastle. We might. It's always an option, but yeah. I don't think we'll be going back. We had our time there. We did well with Newcastle. We brought them into a good position. We got Suchu in the chat. Hello, Suchu. I got a little fucking fly flying around my room, which is annoying. By Miyachi. Is he even that, like, good anymore in FIFA? Toxic Style says he just woke up. Where are you from where you're just waking up? America? My guess would be America. Maybe on the east coast of America. England? Why are you just waking up in England now? It's nearly 3 p.m. Oh, there's no school? Oh, maybe Nene's from somewhere else. I don't know. I can't confirm. How many hours will this stream be for? I don't know. Usually between 1 and 2. I don't know if I don't think I'll be going. I'd like to maybe wrap this up by like 4 p.m. UK. So, like another hour. I don't really want to be staying up too late, but I might go longer. Yesterday I went really late. I ended up going to bed at like 4. As long as I'm in bed by 4, that's really the main thing. So I did, like, realistically, it's a potential thing that I could be going for another 2 hours, but I doubt it. Oh, you're from New York. Okay, I was wondering, I thought you put the NY there for a reason, but I didn't know if you just put it there for no reason, or could you stay for another transfer window? Well, yeah, we'll definitely wrap up the season, that's for sure. So whether or not I get into the next transfer window, we'll see when we get there. It shouldn't take us too long, to be honest. Because we're already in February. We did more than half the season last stream, so. Memphis Depay. Why do people want me to sign Memphis? That's 2 people now that have mentioned Memphis. The transfer window took long. Yeah, it did. That was a long one, actually, because there was holes to fill. Like, it wasn't just improving the team. There was necessary players to bring in. And that was a really busy stream, the one with the transfer window. So we had a lot of people putting in their input. We scouted a lot of different players, looked at a lot of different options. So that's why it took a little bit longer. Signed Schweinsteiger for loan. I don't think he's in the game at 2020. I'll check, but I really highly doubt it. And I don't want to spend too much time looking up. He's still playing. Fucking hell, Basti. He's retiring. No, he's not even retiring at the end of the contract. What a nutcase. Buy Dembele. Buy Martial. Guys, we're not even in the transfer window. Cool your jets. Fucking hell. We're going to play this game against Dortmund. Last time I played Dortmund, they spanked me. Like, they actually ruined me. 2-0, and they, like, dominated it as well. So, we're going to try and get some get back here. We're going to try and get a little bit of payback. The only big difference in the team is, obviously, Ralph Farman picked up an injury in the last stream. So, we've got Kreuzer, who's a young goalkeeper. He's in between the sticks. Whoops, no, not you. Young lad, 20 years of age, 6'7", an absolute beast. So we're gonna, he's been starting as a goalkeeper. Guys, seriously, stop suggesting players. I'm not near a transfer window. When we get into the transfer window, then please, just stop suggesting. I'll even go as far as fucking allowing the mods to, like, time people out for suggesting, because, like, the transfer window mentally was a struggle. I don't want to deal with that when I'm not in a transfer window. Lionel says he's been here for a minute and these suggestions... Yeah, me too. Seriously, guys. Let's just chill out. Let's just have a friendly stream. This is a little bit dim, actually. I'm not sure why. That's really weird. I think it might be the weather is making it really dim. Like, my brightness and stuff is really high, actually. So I'm not sure what's going on. But I probably shouldn't be messing it about while I'm playing this game. Yeah, I don't know. All the settings would assume that it would be brighter than what it is right now. So surely it's the weather. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's a good point. I might put Kreuzer in the training schedule, actually. That's a good suggestion. Thanks, Suchu. So what's new, everybody? What's going on? You know, I don't really keep up with, like, Twitter and stuff. I saw something about YouTube being broken, but I haven't really looked into it too much. What's going on with YouTube? Gameplay's kind of blurry. It might just be the general quality of the video. Otherwise, I'm not sure what it would be. It looks fine on... Actually, you know what? It kind of does look blurry on my playback. Is that blurry, or are my eyes just deceiving me? No, you're... Let me check my Elgato settings. Ooh. Look at this. You guys get to see, Ooh, look at this. Configure video, maybe. Wow, look at this. We're going in depth in this stream, guys. Hold on, let me just put this up so you guys don't get like vision sickness or something. It's not letting me configure the video, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on. The Elgato thing came up saying that it needed an update, but I doubt that that would really affect that would actually affect this. Like, I doubt it would make it blurry just because it needs an update, you know what I mean? Woo! So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we'll figure it out. Why is the Elgato now, like, it's not even bringing up it's not even bringing up the video now. I'm not sure what's going on. I might have to open up Elgato and figure out what's going on. Just give me a minute, guys. Just hang in tight. I'm going to try and figure this out. Yeah, see, it says there's a software update. But surely that's not, like, what it is. Surely that's not the problem. Guardy, why don't you make video with Mega Club anymore? Hold on. If I could just, like, make my face cam a bit bigger. Yeah, Pascal did answer the question quite well, actually. It is a bit boring. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the Elgato game capture, but I'm hoping it'll pop up now. I think I might have fixed it. I'm not sure. No. Still no. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand. I might have to restart the stream, actually. Which kind of sucks. Or maybe I'll just get rid of this Elgato thing and redo it. Yeah, the thing with big clubs is I don't really actually like doing big clubs, to be honest. Like, once in a blue moon, yes. But I don't like doing them all the time. And not to mention that just in general, sorry, I'm just trying. I've got it back. I can confirm that the Elgato game capture is actually back. Yeah, but, like, just in general, oh gosh, why is this so... All of a sudden, my computer's laggy. I'm not sure why. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, it's not working. Video capture device. Can you guys still hear me? Is the thing... Yeah, it is. Okay. I accidentally closed OBS. But actually turns out that it keeps streaming. Hi everyone, am I late? You kind of are, but we're also trying to figure out the Elgato game capture. Okay, yeah, here we go. I got it. I think. I hope. I really hope I fucking got it. Just gotta make it full screen. Yes! I've done it, boys. Now I gotta get my face cam back. There it is. Yes, I did it. All that because someone said the fucking game was blurry. Look, I don't know. If it still continues to be blurry, guys, I apologize. You're just gonna... It's either just the video quality that I'm streaming at, because I can't stream at the best quality,
Geis.
obviously, because I'm from...
And in he goes with the tackle.
And, also, Yeah, that's probably what it is. Nah, don't worry, Morris. I'm just kidding around. It's no big deal.
And it's an attack now from Schalke.
I don't know what I was talking about. Yeah, apparently YouTube was broken. I was on Twitter for a couple of minutes today, just checking it out. But apparently it was broken. I didn't see the specifics. There's something to do with like subscribing and unsubscribing.
Keeping possession. Sebastian Rode.
Turn off the voice.
Dembele.
FIFA. Sorry guys, I turned it off. Sorry. Because I had to get rid of the game capture and then put it back, so it reset the audio, so it wasn't muted, and it was on maximum settings as well. But I was asking about whatever's happening with YouTube, something, some sort of glitch on YouTube, apparently. You can hear me now, surely, no? Confirm if you can hear me now, please. Oh, come on. Johannes was just completely taken out. Maximilian Meyer now, cross goal, mate. Oh, Maximilian. You silly boy. I can hear you easily. Okay, sweet. Cool. Confirmed. Confirmed. YouTube is broken, lol, OMG, what the fuck, not a clickbait. Yo, sub and unsub that YouTuber loses for that 2 subs. That's, yeah, it was something like that I read. That's crazy. That's a big fucking glitch. I mean, trolls are just gonna go to town with that. On, just channels that are really hated. But I'm sure any false loss of subscribers, YouTube will just give them back. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes them to really nail down on it. Here we go. Max. Oh, Braithwaite was just sitting there. End of YT, lol. Did you see in-game strategies like ultra attacking defense? No. I didn't see that, but Embolo's going to score. Oh, penalty. No, he didn't get it. YouTube has so many glitches now. Yeah, the fuck off, you stupid fly. / whatever the hell you are. Do I use game strategies? No, I don't. I didn't realize what your question was initially. They have Werner in between the sticks, and they have Werner up front as well. How's that? Donis ad VI. Parry that? Oh, Donis, you fucking clown. How have you not finished that? Well, I didn't really expect him to. Johannes Geis is going to bang this long shot, though. Oh, what a save. What a save from Werner. The goalkeeper, obviously, not the striker. Johannes can hit them, boys. He's a fucking beast. Would you ever do a career mode with a Swedish team? Maybe. I don't want to promise that, because, like, who would I pick? Malmö? And, like, that's it? I don't know. I don't know if I would do that, to be honest. If I did, I really couldn't see myself playing the games. I'd just simulate. AEK. Yeah, I could do AEK as well. I don't know. It's just not something that I'm really... Fuck off. Oh my god, man. I hate fucking the little flies. It's not like actual big flies. I don't know if they actually count as flies. But it's just those little ones that are attracted to light. It's fucking annoying. Go on, Braithwaite. Oh my goodness, first time Martin Braithwaite trying to dink it over the keeper. Maybe do the accelerated career modes like T-Ray. Tyler doesn't do career mode, come on. Do Nottingham Forest. We'll figure it out. I have an idea for like a new series, like an actual series that I upload like regularly, like a actual career mode. So I might be coming I might be coming back to doing like a normal career mode, like a normal career mode soon, maybe. Well, it's not a normal career mode. It's a bit of a spin, but like actual videos. Like I'm thinking about like coming back and making actual videos, but I want to be 100% sure that I want to make them. Did you read about Çalhanoğlu and that he refused his salary and bonuses for 4 months, that he's suspended? Yeah, I did read that, actually. What is he suspended for? I didn't look that up. I didn't actually do my research there. I saw that, and then I couldn't be bothered actually looking up what he got suspended for. The streams are way more lit. I'll still be doing the streams. I don't want to stop streaming. But at the start of March, I'm going to get the Nintendo Switch and Legend of Zelda. And I want to stream that over on Twitch. So I might limit my streams on YouTube and like doing career modes. So to sort of compensate for that, I'm actually thinking about like doing an actual career mode. So it'll be tough to stream on like 2 different sites. You know what I mean? At the same time. Not at the same time, like one day I'm on Twitch, one day I'm on YouTube. It'll be kind of difficult to manage. But you never know, I could. I just feel like when Zelda first comes out, like I'll be so into that game. Like I'll be all over that game. So I'll feel like I'll be more keen to do streams on Twitch, doing like Zelda. So that's sort of why I'm thinking of getting back into, by then, like getting back into just normal content. But the streams, I'll always do the streams. He was a free agent, and a Turkish team from their academy came from have a deal to join the team for money, but instead joined Hamburg, and the Turkish team used FIFA to suspend him. He was a free agent, and a Turkish team from their academy came... I don't know, you haven't really explained that well. Did you see Toprak to Dortmund? Did he go to Dortmund? I heard he went... I heard he was going to move somewhere. I thought it was... for some reason, I thought that he was going to Leipzig. Like, next year, at the start of... Oh, not next year, at the start of next season. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, Leon. Oh, yes. Boys. No, this Werner guy... Oh, Braithwaite, come on, man. Oh, mate. It's confirmed. That's a good signing, man. Toprak is a good defender. Oh, man, this fucking fly. I just want him to land and just sit there for a little bit, just so I can squish the shit out of him. But he keeps landing and then moving. He's not really, like... He's not... It's not fun. We got Sam Locke in the chat. Hello, Sam. Good to have you back, man. It feels like you haven't been in these streams for a while now. Oh, okay, he's a Dortmund. Okay. That's a good signing. He's a really good defender from what I've seen of him. Oh, here we go. Yes, this is the opening that we need. Braithwaite on the ground. Oh my god. This keeper, man, he's having an absolute field day. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh. But, Dortmund have Bartra and Socrates, so I'm not sure exactly why they need Toprak. Like, which one of those is moving? Is Socrates moving? Because surely Mark Bartra is not moving after one season, yeah? Subotic moved to Cologne. Cologne. Yeah, but still. This fucking fly. Oh my goodness. I'm so distracted. Like, you'll notice I'm quiet because I'm so distracted with this fucking fly. They never really replaced Hummels, though. Yeah, but it's kind of difficult to replace Hummels when you're Dortmund. And I don't even think Toprak is on that level, so I don't really... That's not really a replacement either, is he? Bartra, I think, is just a fantastic centre-back. I don't know why Barca let him go, to be honest. I'm so distracted by this fly, I'm going to concede. Fuck, this fucking fly just cost me... Oh my god, I'm so pissed off right now. I was watching the fly while Emre Moore just completely demolished my defense. I was watching the fucking fly. That's how distracted I am right now. And he's still flying around. Like, he doesn't know the annoyance that he's causing. He doesn't. Because he's just a simple fucking fly. But as I was saying, yeah, Bartra, man, he's fantastic. I think he could be a really good centre-back in the future. Give him a couple years. We've got James Foley and Matthew plays FIFA. Oh, man. I am seriously considering just going to go get a spray can of, like, fly-killing fucking spray and just spray the shit out of my room, like, right now. But then I might, like, suffocate because it fucking stinks. Yeah, I know Moore just ripped me a new asshole, Lionel. Thank you. I was distracted by this fucking fly. Oh, look at him. He's... Just land for 2 seconds. I'll fucking get you. Don't worry. Marco Reus on the ball. Renato Sanchez, the best central midfielder. I don't think so. I don't think he'll be the best in the future, sorry. Like, how many years is the future? Don't say fuck so much. Damn, chill. Look, days... Look, Days. You telling me to not say fuck is like the one thing that'll get me to say it more. Who are you to tell me how to talk? Days. I'm really chill actually as well. Like right now, like I'm not even salty or anything. Just I'm so chill, like I'm just so happy. You know, like we were actually dominating this game and should have at least been 1-0 up going into half time. It amazes me that we're in this position. My brain hurts. Oh my god. Max Meyer should have just put us up 1-0. Put us up 1-0. I fucking wish. Should have made it 2-1. I mean, like last time they dominated us, but this time I feel like we've actually played better than them. Other than the 2 fucking goals they've scored, obviously. Marco Verratti is still young. Yeah, he is. I don't see him at PSG for much longer. I think he'd be really good at Juventus, actually. Would make sense as well because he's Italian. Go on, Bolo. Okay, fine. Pass it into Maximilian instead. Oh, that's a ball. Goretzka, please. I mean, it's just... There's no way through. There's absolutely no way through. What is that? What is that for a pass, Brill? Come on, here we go. Little 1-2. Beautiful. Donis. Do it. Oh, my God. Verratti to Chelsea or United. Oh, I would not want him at United. I love Verratti. I think he's a fantastic talent, but my God, he's way too small. Oh, Dembele, how do you just fucking knock the ball ahead of you? Oh, look at the keeper. Just watching it go past his fucking goal. What team do you support? I support Manchester United. Come on, we need a goal. If we're going to get a point out of this game. I mean, this is embarrassing. 2-0 down at home. Come on, Klosterman. Look at it. Our right back is our most advanced player. And it's not like I'm on balanced either. Go on, Goretzka. Thank you! What a fucking hit from Leon Goretzka. Let's go. Imagine Verratti next to Kante. Yeah, that'd be a lethal combination right there. I think he suits Chelsea more than he suits United. Rashford is a future star. Yeah, of course. Verratti's going to go to Juventus. I could definitely see it happening. Juventus. Just, it makes so much sense with him being Italian. And them kind of needing like a new creative midfielder almost. Like Marquisio's good, but they kind of... And like... Juventus love having Italian players as well. Like, just look at their fucking back three. They're all Italian. And if you want to include Buffon in that as well. But yeah, like, midfield and defensive positions, they've, like, traditionally always had Italian players there, so... Yeah, almost like the new Pirlo. I don't know if he can be as good as what Pirlo was, but... He's going to be that guy that doesn't really dictate the game by his physicality or his energy. Even though he has a lot of energy, I feel like it'll be his passes that'll make really the difference in his game. But he does run around a lot, so he's a bit different. Mertens? You want Mertens in the Premier League? You know, I feel like he's not that good of a player, to be honest. I mean, Napoli are smashing it this season, especially that front four they have. With, like, Mertens, Insigne, Callejon, and someone else, I think it is. I think that's the 4. I could be wrong. Gardy, do you play Clash Royale? I do. I actually do play Clash Royale. I am, it's really fun. Manchester City Forever says, hey. That's a shit name. Pogba, Ali, and Verratti. No thanks. Oh, thank fuck. We're still in this. Come on. We need a win. Arena 4? Come on, man. I'm Arena 8. I'm in the Ice Arena. I just can't get past that arena, man. It's too hard. They've introduced the new Jungle Arena as well, so there's kind of like a division before you get to Legendary, but it's too hard. Come on, Leon. Are you going to single-handedly get us back in the game? Martin, Braithwaite! Oh, the shot is blocked. I don't know how long of extra time or added time has been done already, but I think that was our last chance. He's offside, surely. Morris says he's in Legendary. Yeah, I can never get there, man. I'm not good enough. Or, I don't even think I'm not good enough, but I don't have enough coins to upgrade my cards. Like, I can upgrade the cards that I use at the time. So, like, the cards in my deck are really well leveled, but then the rest of them are not at all. And I don't have that many legendaries either, which never helps. If you need a goalkeeper, Lafont is amazing. Never heard of him, to be honest. I'm Royal Arena. Yeah, that's solid. Royal Arena's solid. I think if you're 2,000 plus trophies, you're a solid player. 3,000 plus, you're a very good player. Look at the fucking stats, boys. I told you we played better than them. I fucking told you guys. It was absolute bullshit that they scored the first goal. I was distracted with the fly. And even before that, we should have been 1-0 up going into half-time, boys. At the very least. We had clear-cut opportunities. Oh, mate. Lava Hound can get you a long way. Yeah, that's my mate's favourite deck to play. Or it used to be. I think he's switched it now. I think he's playing a different deck. But he used to play Lava Hound, Inferno Dragon, that deck. Which was just... He dominated with that deck, man. Okay, so what are we changing? We're going to take Embolo out, and we're going to do Goalkeeper. We're going to put Kreuzer on some stuff. And then who's the other one that should get taken out? Maybe this guy? Because maybe we don't want his physical stats to get really affected. Or maybe Klosterman, actually, yeah. Let's do Klosterman instead. There we go. No, Donnarumma, who's that? Donnarumma. I've never heard of him. Any good? See, with that loss now, Dortmund jumped us. I mean, we could have really made a big gap on Dortmund. But it's just not happened. Yeah, I know who he is, Suchu. I was joking. I get told to sign him, like, every single stream at least, like, 7 times. So, trust me, I know who it is. Who wanted the thing? Goretzka? Pay rise? I think it was, yeah. Leon. He scores 1 goal, thinks he can get a pay rise. Can we play Clash Royale sometime? Sure. I guess. I might make a second account and make like my own clan for like YouTube. But I'm never gonna like upload it or anything. But I don't know if there's enough guys that are interested, because I know there's like Serby. He actually has like Clash Royale in his fucking name. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want like to mix my personal account with like you guys, to be honest, but I might make a second account just for shits and giggles. Yeah. Hey boss, I want a pay rise. You give him the pay rise. 2 days later, you know about that contract. I think it's my career's better if I go somewhere else. Would you have to gem a shit ton? You know, I've never bought gems or anything. I've never bought anything from Clash. Even though I think it would be justified because I play a lot. Like, I don't know. I'm like, the fear is, for me personally, if I start buying, like if I buy once, I'll want to buy again and again and again. And I'll get to the point where I'll just keep buying, and I think it'll take a lot of the fun out of the game. Like, I like grinding. I like being patient. I like putting the time in to get good cards. Like, I only have 2 legendary cards. One of them's Inferno Dragon, which I don't even use in my current deck, but one's Princess, which I do. So, like, I don't know. It's kind of similar to Ultimate Team. Like, if you start buying packs, you get down that spiral, you know what I mean? Where you you just want to buy packs and open packs. It's a very fun thing, opening packs. And it's the same thing with chests, man. Like, it's actually the same thing. So, you never want to just, like, go down that spiral of you always have to want to buy it. Like, every week you think to yourself, you know what? I'll put another $100 in the game. I think at that point, it gets a bit too much. And that's really why I don't buy, because I think it'll just take a lot of the fun out of it, and it'll make me want to buy even more. So, what do you think Arsenal need to do to get back to winning ways? Maybe not as great as the Invincibles, but so they're seen as big of a threat. I mean, it's a fantastic team, isn't it? The Arsenal team. I mean, they don't have... I think a lot of their players are overrated, to be honest with you guys, but, like, it's still a very good team. For so many years, people said they needed a good striker. I think that's definitely something that they need. I think they need... I think they need what Coquelin should have been. And really, like, something that he's just... I don't know if it was his injury, but, like, remember when Coquelin first came onto the scene? He was, like, an absolute destroyer. You know what I mean? Like, you looked at him and you were thinking, like, this guy could be... Fuck you, Donis. This guy could be, you know, like, a potential freaking captain of Arsenal. You know, he was a real, like, throwback player. Physical, never stood down, you know what I mean? He was just an absolute beast, and that's really what they need. They need someone, not necessarily skillfully. They don't have to be, like, super duper skillful as a defensive midfielder, but they need an attitude. They need a personality. They need someone in the midfield that is just gonna, like, G the entire team up. You know what I mean? They need someone who's not going to shy away, because that's the entire team right now. The Arsenal team is just, as long as I'm not getting the blame, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm at Arsenal. I'm earning money. I don't care. Just don't blame me. You know, just make sure my stats look good. My passing stats look good. That's what it is at Arsenal right now. It's a bunch of players just trying to shift the blame off themselves. Yeah, a fighter, yeah. They need a fighter. And it's fair enough that Alexis Sanchez is a fighter, but in that position, in the wing, you know, it's just they need a leader. A fighting leader is what they need. And unfortunately, I don't think Sanchez is that player. I don't think he's a leader. I don't really think Sanchez necessarily is a team player. He just doesn't like losing. I think it's a big difference. But they need someone who's just going to, you know, an absolute warrior. Yeah. The new Vieira, that's what they need. Yeah, I mean, the first name that you'll think of is, yeah, Vieira. A central midfielder who's, like, the anchor, like the heart. That's what they need, the heart and soul of the team. You know what I mean? They're just missing that. They've been missing that for a little while now. And I really thought Coquelin was going to be that guy. I think the injury is really what's pushed him, like, really far back, I think, is the injury. You see Sanchez's game after the character after the Bournemouth game. They need a playmaker. Are you serious? I think that's the thing that they need the least. All their midfielders are playmakers. At one point, it was like they had too many. Wilshere, that's why Wilshere's on loan. They have too many playmakers. I think Cazorla, yeah, I think that's also a good point, is Cazorla's been in and out of that team with injuries. I think that's a huge miss. I said it at the start of the season, I think it was. But I've known it for a very long time. Cazorla makes that team tick like you wouldn't believe. I think he just goes so undetected, and he's just such an underrated player in my opinion. I love Santi Cazorla, and I reckon ever since he moved into, like, ever since it was Cazorla and Coquelin, that midfield duo was absolute insanity. Like, it was so good. And I think taking Cazorla, stripping Cazorla out of that midfield, you'd think, like, it's not that big of a deal, but he really was. Logic Gaming's in the chat. Chatters has just joined. What's going on, guys? Yeah, I agree with you, James. Do they need a new manager? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Look, if you feel like it's that time, then yeah, maybe you have to do it. I mean, the thing with Arsenal is they assume that if they get rid of a manager, that they're going to bring in a better manager. And that they're assuming that the grass is greener on the other side. Which is fair enough, because the grass that they have right now is pretty shit. But you never know. It could go down even worse. And we were talking about it yesterday. And someone brought up a good point. And I think it might have been Tyler. But if you change the manager, the board is still there, and that's the real problem. Wenger is just the face of the club management. You know, he doesn't make the final decisions on so many things, you know? a lot of the transfers, a lot of the bad decisions that happen at Arsenal, it doesn't always come down to Arsene Wenger. So I think he gets a lot of the blame for some stuff that might not even be 100% his responsibility. And if you bring in a new man and he's the same sort of like Arsene Wenger's very about pleasing the board, making money for the club. That's what Arsene Wenger's all about. If you bring someone who does the exact same thing, you're going to see the exact same problems. Like, of course, you might get the initial boost from a new manager, but I think in the long run, you're going to see, if the board's not going to change their attitude, nothing's going to change. And that's genuinely my opinion. So even though I think Wenger's time is up at the top of football, even though I don't think he'll ever win another Premier League, I thought he was I was surprised when he won FA Cup, to be honest. Those 2 FA Cups that they won recently, I was very surprised. I don't think he's going to win another Premier League. I don't think he can win anything else with Arsenal. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the person that replaces him is going to do anything even better. I'd be surprised if they hang on to Ozil. I'd be surprised if they hang on to Sanchez, to be honest with you guys. No, I think Arsenal might go through a little bit of a shift in the next few years. I think they might see themselves, potentially getting a little bit of a rude awakening. And that's, and to be honest, like, I don't like Arsenal fans, so I wouldn't really care if they went through some tough times, to be honest. I'm sick of their whole argument where, like, they're the best team in England because they've consistently gotten top 4, like... I talked about it yesterday, how if there's one team I really don't want to get top 4, it's Arsenal. More so because I predicted them to not get it. What's happened to Ramsey this season? He's done fuck all. Ramsey for me was always an overrated player, but I think, injuries, man. That's the story of Ramsey's career, isn't it? Him and Wilshere, it's always been injuries. And Ramsey's inconsistency. Holy shit! For half a season, he's fucking just this amazing player, and then for half a season, he's the guy that remember when Aaron Ramsey used to score and celebrities used to die? Remember when that was a meme? For half of the season, he's that meme, and then for half of the season, he's Zinedine fucking Zidane. That's seriously Ramsey's career in a nutshell. He's just so inconsistent. Mustafi. I like that stat that Mustafi hadn't lost the game at Arsenal, and for some reason that was like a stat being thrown around. And we were talking about stats and simple-minded people in the last stream, and that was one of the ones that really got to me. Was like that Mustafi was somehow this god among men because he hadn't lost a game since moving to Arsenal. It was pretty fucking funny. We need to start getting the mentality of not being a youngster. And we need Lacazette. Look, Lacazette is really not that good in the grand scheme of things. I think you can get better players than Lacazette. I think there's better strikers out there that are willing to join Arsenal. I don't think you need to go for Lacazette. I think you can get better. Lacazette will flip, man. He will flip instantly. He'll be happy to join the club, but when Lacazette's the kind of player when the going gets tough, he fucks off. Lacazette is worse than Sanchez. Oh, yeah. Oh, by far. By far. Lacazette is way worse than Sanchez. Come on. That's not even a comparison. Dybala to Arsenal, is that possible? I think anything's possible with the money that you can throw around. It's just Arsenal don't really like splashing the cash too much. Liverpool are also good, but they lost of the last 10 games, 9, and that win against Plymouth. Klopp make mistakes, not buying anyone in January to replace Mane. I remember saying that Liverpool were average in a stream when they were doing really well. And I was talking about how they're an average team with a manager that's getting the best out of them. And at the time, a lot of guys actually agreed with what I was saying, and I think that's just been proven right throughout this little bad run that they've had. It's an average team. It's an average team. People were harping on about Henderson at the start of the season. He's bang fucking average. Henderson is bang fucking average. Lallana is bang fucking average. Like, these guys, these players, they're working well in a system. They're playing well as a team, but as players, they are average. And Liverpool's team, bar maybe Coutinho and Mane, in my opinion, the entire team is average. They're nothing special at all, which I think actually speaks and also is a bit of a testament to Klopp and what he's getting out of this team. They're playing well as a team, but they're average players. That's just the truth of it. I just joined. What did I miss? We've been streaming for about 52 minutes. We played a game against Dortmund, which we lost. And that's pretty much it. Who do you support? Manchester United. Liverpool are definitely way beyond average, but they're not title candidates because of their inconsistency. They're not... For me, they're not beyond average. For me, they're no better than... Their side, for me, is no better than Everton's. That's, like, seriously. As individual players, their team is no better than Everton's. If you were going to do, like, a combined 11 of Everton and Liverpool, you would see probably a 50-50 split. All they do is run. I mean, that is the tactic, really, is just run harder than your opponent, put in more. A team like Stoke is bang average in my books. I still think there's Stoke players that would walk into that Liverpool team. Shaqiri could get in that team, man, I'm telling you. Jack Butland would get in that team. Even an injured Jack Butland would get in that team, in that Liverpool team. Right now, the only team that is not average in the Premier League is Chelsea. I disagree with that. I think City are above average. I think Spurs are definitely above average. I remember when I said Spurs in my prediction, I said Spurs would come fourth. And people told me that there was absolutely no way Spurs would make the top four. I said fourth, and people were like, ridiculous. Like, it was almost like I had said, you know, Hull were going to make fourth. Like, people were so shocked that I predicted Spurs to come fourth in the league. And now they're second. And I think they'll probably stay there, to be honest. I think they're second, no? Let me check. I don't want to be incorrect about this. Premier League table. Yeah, they're second now. I think they'll probably be around there or thereabouts at the end of the season. So I think Chelsea, Spurs, and City are definitely way above average. Arsenal's team on paper is above average, and I think United's team on paper is definitely above average. It's just, I think, like, Liverpool, man, they're the only team out of the top six where I just don't rate their team. Like, their players, I don't rate them, other than Coutinho and Coutinho, Mane. There might be a couple others I'm just not thinking of right now. Joe Allen. As an Arsenal fan, I hate to say it, but they're a great team. Respect Eriksen. I mean, Spurs' team, I genuinely believed at the start of the season that it was one of the best squads going into the season, because they didn't sell any of their big names. They only improved on what they had. They only got another year of experience under Pochettino. I really, truly believe that Spurs could have done something. And I think I said in my prediction that I put them fourth, just simply because I put United in the top four, because, you know, I'm a United fan. And I just put City ahead of them just based on Pep Guardiola. Oh my God, our second goalkeeper's injured. But I think I might have said in my prediction, or maybe a little bit after my prediction, that if you take United out of there, you know, it's City and Spurs will probably be close. And I think come the end of the season, I think City and Spurs will be very close for second and third. And I think the fourth spot is going to be fought for by by United, Arsenal, and Liverpool. I genuinely feel like that's how the league's shaping up now. You'll have Chelsea, you'll have Spurs and City, and then you'll have Liverpool, Arsenal, United fighting for the fourth spot. Don't underestimate Spurs. They can be severe. They didn't really do that well in Europe, did they? That was really one of the things I was really surprised about. Kane is amazing. They all have mentality to win as well. Who do you think is the best young player? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Ousmane Dembele was looking fucking good. I mean, Gabriel Jesus looks good. Rashford looks good. Depends on what age limit you're putting it on. I guess I would say that. I would ask you what age limit you're giving. But there's a lot of talented players, that's for sure. Everyone said Kane will not continue his form. Yeah, a lot of people thought he'd be a one-season wonder. A lot of people thought he'd be like an Andy Carroll, which at the time I didn't think he would be. But at the same time, I wouldn't have been surprised if he did sort of was just a one-season wonder. Stop burping, you pig. Mate, it's my fucking stream, to be honest. So if you don't like it, you can fuck off. 18 to 23 years old. 23, that's a pretty, actually quite a old age, I would say. How long is this fucking keeper out for? 7 weeks. Oh, but Ralph Farman's come back. Do you think Griezmann is going to Man United? Yeah, I do believe he is. There's really no reason for him not to at this point. I mean, the only thing that I think would stop him is Champions League, if we don't get Champions League. That's really the only thing. But even without Champions League, I think we could get him, which is fucking insane to think about that. The fact that even without Champions League football, we could sign Antoine fucking Griezmann. That's insane. The guy that was nominated for the top 3 for the Ballon d'Or for 2016, we could sign without Champions League football. Maybe. I don't know if we can, but it's a potential that we might. IMO, Defoe's the best English striker in the Premier League. Kane has more goals, but fact is he's playing in a Spurs side that constantly feeds him, whereas Defoe plays in a shit Sunderland side. Yeah, look, I mean, there's a reason Defoe's playing for a shit Sunderland side, because he can't get in any of the other teams, but at the same time, I do think he's a quality striker. If you were telling me to pick the English squad right now, and I could only have one striker, I'd still have to go with Harry Kane on that one. But I think Defoe was really robbed at the Euros. I really thought he should have gone. And I still think that he should maybe be given a chance in the English squad, but I just don't see it happening. Why did Kane play terrible in the Euros? Because he was on corner duty, mate. What the fuck? What are you talking about? How does that argument make any sense, though, what you just said? Kane played terrible in the Euros, and that shows that Defoe is better. I don't understand that. Defoe's so fucking clinical. Yeah, I'm not arguing that, but if you were asking me to pick the English striker right now, I just could not pick Defoe. As good as he is, I just could not pick him. Yeah, Marin's correct. Why? That's the real question. Why was Harry Kane on corner duty? In the Premier League, who do you think scored the goal of the season so far? Obviously, Mkhitaryan and Giroud's goals just jump out. Andy Carroll's goal, that was fucking fantastic. The technique on that was just... yeah, was fucking insane. Those are the 3 that stand out, but you'd have to go watch them all, I guess. Kane is the only one who you can currently compare to him. Defoe's better than Sturridge, Vardy, or Welbeck. I completely agree with that statement. I completely agree. Yeah. Sturridge because of injuries. Welbeck because doesn't get game time, which is funny because he left United to get game time and he went to Arsenal. And Vardy, talk about a one-season wonder. Vardy was in form when the Euro... Yeah. He was taken on form, which I think he deserved to have a spot in the English side. I don't think... I had no arguments against that. But I don't think he'll ever get in an English side again, to be honest. It still wouldn't have made a difference if he wasn't on corners. Yeah, but... The tactics were shit. England are shit. And I doubt Defoe would have done any better in the English squad. But your argument was that because Kane played bad at the Euros, that automatically makes Defoe better. And I'm just saying that argument is fucking stupid. Imagine if Defoe would get the service that Kane get. Yeah, man. I'm like, look, let's say you put Defoe ahead of Eriksen. I think Defoe scores a lot of goals. Don't get me wrong. But you can't really know for sure whether or not... I mean, maybe the reason Kane gets so much service is that his teammates know the runs he's making. His size allows him to get the ball. You know what I mean? Like, it might be because of the runs he's making. Like, a lot of people assume that service is the midfielder finding the striker, when sometimes it's actually the striker allowing the midfielder to play the ball. So you kind of have to look at it both ways. Yes, he's getting the service, but is he getting the service because he makes more intelligent runs? You know, it's one of those things where you don't really know what would happen if Defoe was playing there. Because, I don't know, I mean, Defoe, when he was playing at Spurs, he had some really good players behind him. Let's not forget that. So... And I think Defoe's improved as a striker. Like, he's actually gotten better since his time. I know every year Defoe seems to be getting better, which is crazy. But, you know, it might just be, you know, it's one of those things where you can't really say for sure that if you put Defoe with better servicing players, that he would score goals. Defoe's the top English scorer this season. He has one of the highest conversion rates in the Premier League. Yeah, I mean, he's fucking very clinical. Don't get me wrong. I'd still pick Kane. Yeah, but I don't think it should be about age. Kane is 22, 23, Defoe's the 30. I really don't think it should be about age at all. I think we just simmed the last game of the season as well, so we'll see where we finished. Maybe we won the league, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's really, when you're going to an international competition, who gives a fuck about age? Why would the national team care how old you are? As long as you're eligible to play, as long as you've said, yeah, I will still play, as long as you haven't retired, who gives a fuck about age? They're not signing him, they're just taking him to the competition. Look at Zlatan and Defoe. Age is not... Yeah, seriously. Look at Zlatan. Why would a young talent ruin his career and go to Bayern? What? Why would he go to Bayern? Are you for real? We missed out by 2 points. If we'd beat Dortmund, we would have won the league. I'm so salty right now. Why wouldn't he go to Bayern? Are you serious? You get to work with, like, great centre-backs like Boateng. You get to work with Boateng. You get to learn from Boateng. And if he's good enough, you know what it is? He's putting himself up against the best, in Germany at least. You know, he's putting himself up against the best of the best, and if he could rise above them, that's just, you know, that's just going to make him an even better centre-back. Why tippy-toe? Why take it easy at one club, where he could easily be the starting centre back. Why do that? He's challenging himself. He's putting himself in a position where he's got to actually be better than some very, very good centre backs. I don't think he'll end up like Badstuber. And let's not forget, Badstuber was actually a really, really good fucking player before he got injured. Let's not forget how good Badstuber was as a youngster before he got injured. We look at him now as a little bit of a joke and a little bit of a failure, but before that injury, he was actually a very talented player. He was on the same level as people rated him as highly as people like Hummels. So Schuller get less game time though. Yeah, of course he is. Hummels and Boateng will be the guaranteed starting centre backs, but that's not to say that he's not going to get like Bundesliga game time. They've got multiple competitions to play. I honestly think like for a guy his age, it's not the worst decision he could have made. Granted, I think he could have done maybe a little bit better, maybe gone to Dortmund or something like that, because I think you got a better chance of playing and you're still playing at a very high level with some very elite players. But I still think it's a good signing for Bayern and also a good move for him. You don't have to start week in, week out to grow as a player. I think that's a bit of a myth. And who's to say that he's not going to go out on loan somewhere? He might. I don't think Bayern will play a back three. Ancelotti's not really known for back threes. Well, not in his later years, I guess. John Stones. He should have gone to Schalke. No. I think at this point, like, he's good enough to be playing for a better team than Schalke. Tyler's in the chat. Maybe he'll play at right back? The dude's 6'5", isn't he? I don't think he's a right back. If anything, you'd put Boateng at right back. I think Renato Sanchez will be more of a beast in a few years. Of course he will. They have a great youth system, sorry. Oh, wow. Addy's actually made a second account because he got banned. He's now Govno Malo. He doesn't have technique and speed for a right back. Yeah, of course. Schuller isn't playing right back and Schalke aren't the best team right now. Bayern was a good choice. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. If he was going to move to a team in Germany, other than maybe Dortmund, and I guess you could even maybe say Leipzig would be a good option for him, just because you get to play for a team titling for the challenge. If they do next year, which you never know, they might get completely stripped of their young talent. Like, they could just get... I mean, that could just be like... it could be just an absolute flattening of their entire team. Like, there's going to be all sorts of teams bidding for those players. I mean, Leipzig are going to have a tough time holding on to that. Like, the entire starting 11, man, is going to get just destroyed. Leipzig are like Leicester. I think it's a completely different story to Leicester, actually. I know people like to just paint them as like the German Leicester because it's easy to do, but I don't think it's the same thing at all. Mesut Ozil says, "Don't ban me." Did anyone even threaten banning you, Mesut? Come on now. Yeah, Leipzig have had millions pumped into their club. That, yeah. That's why they got like, what was it, 5 promotions back to back to back to back to back to back. Many people don't like Leipzig because of the money, yeah. Bantalol says, can I be a mod? Anybody that watches the streams knows that the way to get mod is to... Yeah, Lionel just deleted the message, but everybody knows that the way to get a mod is to never ask for mod. That's like, if you ask for a mod, like, that'll guarantee you will not get it. By going to hurling, Guardy, by the way, it is an Irish sport. Hurling? What the hell is that? I've heard of curling, but not hurling. Bush did 9/11. What's going on, Kevin? Good to see you. Finally, you put us in the new season. Jesus, that took forever. No, Addy, you're not. I don't like this. I don't like Addy not being called Addy. But no, you're not banned. Govno. What a name, Govno. Is that your real name, Addy? It sounds like a real name, Govno. So we've lost Donis, I think. Yeah? We lost Avdi. What a cunt. He just fucking bailed on us. What an absolute cunt. Look how white this guy is. Jesus fucking Christ. How white can you get? Look, he's shining. Look at him. Just like, look at him compared to everybody else. He's shining. So we're going to need a new central midfielder. I was actually going to save... Govno means shit. So it is your name. I was going to save the transfer window for next time, but we might as well do it now. Is this guy good enough to play in the central midfield position? Probably not, you know. I like him more as a backup. He's got some good stats, actually. Is this guy good enough to play in the central midfield position? No. Is Dennis? No. Dennis is not good enough. Sorry, Dennis. So we'll need a new central midfielder. Zelalem for central midfield. Fuck. You've already sold me, man. That's it. That's all I needed to hear. I don't understand the hate for Leipzig, TBH. People are mad because they're spending money, but that's exactly what Madrid, Munich, Barcelona, etc. do. For some reason, that's okay. I don't get it. Yeah, I think people just don't like... I don't know. I think it's a bit like Manchester City. Like, if you were a poor club and then you got money pumped into you, then it's wrong. But United, Madrid, Barca, Bayern Munich, they've always been big clubs. They've always had money. Doesn't matter how far back you go. They've always had money. They've always been a big name. So it's just sort of normal. All right, let's get Gideon into the team. Leipzig have no history. Bayern, Madrid, and Barca have earned that much through success and clever investment. Yeah, that's true. Leipzig has just got pulled out of nowhere. Sort of like City getting invested in. That was really the big difference. What place did you finish last season? We came second. We came 2 points behind Borussia Dortmund, who ended up being title winners. Another option instead of buying Zelalem is actually switching to a winger formation, but I don't mind the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And maybe if we sell... You know what? If we sell Braithwaite, if we get an offer for Braithwaite, then we'll move to like a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, and we'll sign some wingers. Because we have... Well, not that much, actually. We have 39 million, so... Oh, here we go. We've got Tyler versus Lionel in the chat. Ladies and gents, who's your money on? Who's going to win this argument between Tyler and Lionel? Tyler's argument is that Leipzig have pumped money in and it's okay. Oh, God, I got to do this all again. Lionel's is that that they came out of nowhere and they don't have a history. So there you go. Tyler makes a good point. Leicester did it only once. Not really sustainable. Because they sold Kante. Nobody can replace him. I think Kante is very replaceable. I think every player is replaceable. I love this this lust for like Kante now. Everybody loves the guy. But it's not necessarily the like Kante is. I think it's very fucking naive, and I really hate that this is like the mainstream opinion now that Leicester are shit because they don't have Kante. Like, I don't understand how people can actually believe that, and it's I don't understand. People genuinely believe that Kante is winning Chelsea the Premier League, and that's why Leicester are going to get relegated. Like, people genuinely believe that. They're not even looking at the teams around Kante. I think it's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, he's a fucking incredible player, and he's probably one of the best central midfielders in the world, especially the job that he does in central midfield. He's absolutely insane. But at the same time, you got to look at the team that he has at Chelsea. That's why they're winning the title. They could have done it without Kante. I was going to look at something. No, I forgot completely what I was going to look at. Flick is in the chat. What's going on, Flick? I just don't understand how it's entertaining to see the same 4 teams compete for Champions League each year. I like the money being spent by clubs. There's a lot more competition. Tyler, I think the reason that you don't like the same teams winning is because you're so used to American sports, where in general, you know, there's usually, and I use these terms loosely because I know there's been just massive winning streaks before and like back-to-back championships. But like in basketball, for instance, you'll have a new winner mostly every year, if not every 2 years. You'll have a different winner, and you know the NBA championship is thrown back and forth between several teams. Whereas, you know, and that's pretty much with all American sports, from my understanding. But soccer is a completely different game. It's like, it's completely different. I don't mind the same team as being dominant. I think that's why you get players that are renowned for being such amazing players, because they played at teams that just dominated. Hi, Melrose. Oh, come on. You get out of here. You know that Leon Goretzka would not leave Schalke for Sociedad or Benfica. Come on. The salary cap is what makes American sports very competitive. The Patriots are the exception because they have an impeccable scouting system and coaching. Yeah. But, like, football is completely different. Like, I called it soccer before because I'm talking to Tyler. We're going to let Jonathan Kreuzer go out on the loan at West Ham. Get some game time. He'll be our starting keeper next year, that's for sure. But not this year. I'm sticking with Ralph for this year. Or if we have to, I'll sign someone else. If Ralph leaves. But I think, yeah, the general, like, I actually believe that most football fans actually genuinely believe that, like, and it almost is, oh, we also have Vellenroyth as a backup, so there we go, that's great. That's good to see. That's good to know. Yeah, people like seeing the same teams, you know what I mean? I think, even, like, you know, because I don't know, it's just, that's how it is, man. That's just how football's always been, like, can you imagine football where the players are always changing, which they do now, but like, think about how often there's trades and stuff in American sports. Can you imagine that with football? It just would not be the same sport at all. Sign Ariel. I don't want a new goalkeeper. Here we go. This is what we want. We want to sell Martin on. We want to get him out of here and sign some wingers. Scout and Dong, he has 83, 84 potential. No. We're bringing in Gideon. I don't even care that he's 78 rated. He's going to be a starting central midfielder for Schalke, whether you like it or not. What does moist mean in Australia? I think it means the same thing that it does everywhere else. Moist is sort of like damp, I guess. Same sort of definition. You say they developed all their players, but how did that happen? They won the first competitions, got money, and bought the best facilities and coaches. Why does Jay give them the right? What the hell are you talking about? Zelalim isn't even good enough for the MLS. Poor Gideon. 15 million, come on, have a word. Alright, 20 million for Martin, that's pretty good. Alright, boys. Your task now is to think of a left winger and a right winger to sign. That's the new task. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to sign Zelalem anymore. Fucking, that's fantastic. We're going to switch up the formation, boys. We're doing a switch up. We're playing wingers again. Embolo up top with Maya behind him. Now, where Stambouli and Braithwaite are, there will be two new individuals. Two new signings. Straight off the bat, we've got Julian Draxler. Fracker? I've never heard of him. Watmore? No English players, come on. When was the last time you saw an English player in the Bundesliga? Don't answer that question, it was probably like a couple of years ago. What was that guy's name? Fracker. I swear to God, that's not even a real player, is it? No, it's not. I meant Draxler, not Fracker. So far, I've... Julian Brandt. I have a feeling he's at Real Madrid. I don't know if it's this save or another save. But I swear to God, he was at Real Madrid. Julian Brandt. No, he's still a Leverkusen. He's just too expensive, man. That's the problem with Schalke, man. We're not getting enough money. I swear we're not getting enough money for like what we're doing. 39 million, it's just not enough. Even if we offer them a player, it's just not good enough, really. Unless we give them Mbolo, which is not happening. It's just not good enough. Just not enough money. Not enough backing by the board, fellas. Keep in mind we have 30 million from now on. So really, well, if you add Braithwaite's 20 million, we have 50 million to spend. So we want like 25 million per... Didn't Hargreaves play for Bayern? He's not English, you idiot. Fucking delete that message as quick as you can, Tyler. Do you even know who Owen Hargreaves is, mate? Okay, let's look at FIFA. Like, of all people, Tyler, you should probably know what country he comes from, you idiot. I mean, he did play for England, though, so I understand where you're coming from. But I don't classify him as English. Sorry. You can fucking slate me, but I don't classify him as English. But yeah. Alright, let's look at some wingers. It's like saying... I don't know. Who's someone... It's like saying Diego Costa is Spanish. He's not. He's just not Spanish. I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want. Diego Costa is not Spanish. He's just not. Yeah, see, I knew Tyler would come at me with that. He played for England, therefore he's English. No, I'm sorry. Left wing, Jesse. Piaka? I think he might be a bit too good. Jesse, let's see. Jesse. No, he's too expensive. Iwobi, Musonda, Cornet, Pulisic, Narsing. I win, you lose. I really haven't lost, actually. He's Canadian, whether you like it or not. I'm not signing Musonda. He's going to cost too much. And I don't really like Musonda in the game anyway. Sane, no. I don't want to bring anybody back. If you're born in England, you're English, right? Yeah, I think so. But you never know. Maybe not. Isaac's success isn't really a winger, is he? I don't really see him as a winger. Isn't he a striker? Alright, let's go for Maxwell Cornet as 1. Just so we can, you know, have a Lyon player on the cards. So Tyler's happy. See, that's an out-of-the-box suggestion right there. I like that. So I went to sign Lamar, yeah. He might be a bit expensive though, Lamar. I've never really used him, so I'd be interested in using him. What if you were born in France when your parents were on a holiday? It doesn't make you French. Yes, it does. Guedes? No. Lucas for left wing. Lamar. I think Lamar's going to be a bit too much. Gonçalo Guedes, no. Saint Maximum, no. I think Lucas might be a bit too old, actually. As crazy as that sounds. Where is he? 27, actually. No, he's not that old. He's a right winger. He's at Bayern, so we can't bring him in. I don't know. Sometimes I get really confused with like what year I'm in and like the age that people are at. Zivkovic. That's not a bad suggestion. We're looking at wingers at the moment. Someone asked what position we're looking for. Yeah. Yeah, he could do a job. 25 million. That's like what we're looking for right now. Around the 25 million mark. He could do a job. I wouldn't mind him. Juan Pablo Anor. Juan Pablo. Alright, let's look. Hmm, 24 million. Castiello. Justin Kluivert. Delafeu. No. Hey, he's actually in the game. Alright. I don't even know what his overall would be, to be honest, but let's just scout him for fun. Keita Balde, no. Cyprian, no. Cherney, no. Memphis, God, no. I know Keita Balde is decent, I just don't want him. Cherney, yeah, I mean, look, it makes sense. It could be a signing that could potentially happen, depending where he is right now. Is it Benfica? He recently arrived from Freiburg to Benfica, sorry. Memphis is Bay. Are you fucking for real? You were literally telling me that, like, it was 50-50. Just yesterday, in the stream, you told me that it was 50-50 of people that actually wanted him. Kennedy from Chelsea. Oztunali, he's from Germany. Gabriel Jesus. Fucking, why are players so expensive? Boys, we're gonna have to, like, Bailey? Really? Leon fucking Bailey? Are you stupid? Come on. Guys, last transfer window, mentally, I was, like, really just, like, struggling. Can we just, like, have a bit of sensibility, please? We don't have that much money to spend. So let's think about players. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back and actually, these nuts, get a regen. Okay, yeah, maybe you guys can suggest me some regens. That's a good idea. What kind of wingers do you think would be, I think we have a better chance of getting Cornet over Otavio. So maybe we'll try and get them down. Still, 30 million is just way too much. Check Ribéry. Good idea. There we go. Now we're thinking. Was he a left mid or a left winger? Oh shit, I didn't check France. Robin, yeah. I guess we could just get robbery. Seriously. Maybe he was a left winger instead. As long as he didn't move in his career. No, I don't know where he is. Robin's too old. Let's check if they're in the game. They're surely not, though. Okay, Ribery's definitely not. Robin? No. Okay, so I don't know where Ribery's regen is. If you guys have any ideas. But maybe we can find Robin's. That looks like it could be it. Exciting prospect. Yeah, that's surely Robin's regen. Free agents. Okay, yeah, we'll check the free agents for Ribery's regen. No. He's not in there either. He must have moved. I mean, that's the only... No, Mbolo's playing striker. Yeah, I don't know. He must have moved. That's the only... I don't know how we're going to find him if he's moved. Thank you, Tyler. That's a very... Alright, cool. We sold Braithwaite, so we got some money. Tyler makes a great point, guys. Don't suggest me Dortmund players. Please. Check CR7. Yeah, that's a good call. He could have retired by now. I mean, he probably... Yeah, I mean, he probably has retired by now. It is 2021. No, sorry, 2020. Actually, he might still be around. You never know. Cristiano... I doubt it. He would have showed up by now. No, he's still around. He's 35. He's retiring at the end of this season, so we can't get Ronaldo's one. How much money do I have? After selling Braithwaite, we should have near 50 million. No, more than 50. We're 55 million. So, two wingers, around 27.5 million each, roughly. If we can bring in one regen and then we can go for one, like, really good player, that would be ideal. So 30 million for Maxwell Cornet, and then we'll bring in... do I want to sell this guy? Mr. Shiny White Man? I'll have to check who I have for strikers. So maybe we could sign Cornet, and then bring in Robin's regen, and those can be our two signings. Those can be our two wingers. Who is a backup striker? Yeah, I think we'll have to keep Felix Platt. We're kind of thin, actually. I might go through free agency and see what we have. But yeah, we're not going to sell him. Try Messi regen. I think if Ronaldo's still in the game, Messi should be in the game. Yeah, Kevin, David Silva's a good player, but you got to think about the fact that it's 2020. So... try Zlatan's regen. Yeah, let's check out Zlatan's. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if his regen's already a beast, because it's been a while. I would assume it's been a while since he's retired. Interesting. Check Quaresma. Why would I do that? I mean, regen of David Silva. No, not Spain. What am I doing? I don't think that's him. Sorry, Juan Pablo. I don't need you anymore. Carrera wants an upping in his wages. Carrera was a really good signing. And look, we could probably still get him on a squad rotation role. Danny regen, Lams regen. Guys, we don't really have to go for all these. I was chatting shit about Carrera, saying we could probably get him on a squad rotation role. And he was like, nah, son. Give me that important first team player. We'll look at more regens next stream, because I'm going to end this stream now. I want to sign Cornet and this Robin regen and just build the team. But I'm going to end the stream soon. But we'll take a look at like a bunch of regens next time for sure. Fuck off. Request funds from the board. No. Oliver Smith. No, I just come in. Sorry. Barcelona seal $45.5 million deal for Divock Origi. You can't request funds in 17. Is that a fact? Is that for real? Kluivert 73. That's not bad. I'll let him grow a little bit more. I can't be bothered signing him, to be honest. Unless you're Real Madrid, don't offer for Max Meyer. It's not happening. You can. You can. You can't. I don't think you can. No, we're signing Robin's... Yeah, we're signing Robin's regen. Oh, he's only 73 rated. Do I trust him enough? I mean, the stats are fantastic. Do I trust him enough to just come in and start playing? Damn it! He recently joined. Okay, we can't... Damn it. I was really fucking hoping we can't get his regen yet. Damn. Now we're stuck. Now I can't end the stream. I can't end it like that. I have to bring someone in. I don't really like Malcolm. $25 million left, so we could get someone good. Play Howard as a striker. We don't have Howard as. Oh, mate. No, what are we going to do now? Should I look at free agency? Lozano, are you serious? Anyone good? No. I'm looking for a right winger / midfielder. Doesn't really matter which one. That'll be around 25 million in 2020. Nice. Oh, man. This sucks. Gnabry? You know what? It's not a bad suggestion. He's technically a left midfielder. And we'll have to scout him, so he's going to take 18 days. That's going to take, like, all the way to the end of the fucking transfer window. I'm not down with that. Right midfielders, man. I can't think of any right now. Off the top of my head. That'll be 25 million. Let me look. Let me do some FIFA-ing. Age... I guess sort of young. Sisto. Rashika. We have a lot of Kosovan players. Well, I guess Donis Advii left us, but still. Juan Mata. Mohamed Salah. I don't know why, but like Rashika is just sort of jumping out at me. If he's not too expensive, I might just go for him. He's at Lyon. Wow. Nice. We're going to poach him straight from Lyon. We're going to take Lyon's wingers. I don't necessarily want to do that, actually, so... Borussia Mönchengladbach wouldn't sell Gnabry to BVB. What does that have to do anything with us? We're not BVB. Come on now. I don't know, man. I don't know who to go for. This is a tough one. I'm trying not to pick the best of the best. Because obviously they're going to cost a lot. You already have Cornet from Lyon. Yeah, thanks. I didn't know that. Suso is a beast. He actually is, yeah. You're not wrong. Man, I really wanted Robin's regen. I'm really upset about that. Suso is a beast. Confirmed. Alright, let's look at him. I mean, he's just too expensive. Just. Not that far off. Iwobi, he's a left midfielder. Tyler brings up a good point. Why wouldn't Borussia Mönchengladbach sell to Schalke? I'm not signing Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sorry. It's just not happening. Bernardo Silva will be way too expensive. Offer them a player plus cash deal for Suso. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to really like get rid of more players because we're kind of thin, man. We don't really have that many options. Look, who are we gonna give them that's really worth it? Like if anything, we need another player that will come on the bench, which that'll be Stambouli after we sign someone. You know what I mean? Like we don't have players to offer. Munyain, I think he'd be too expensive. I also want to get a backup. Not a backup, but we might get from the free agency if we could find another really good centre-back or a regen centre-back. That'd be really good as well. But we might do that next time. Fine. You want me to check Munyain? You want to be wrong, Tyler? Fine. Fine. There. I told you. Damn it. You're lucky his contract's expiring. Otherwise, they would be asking for like 30 mil. All right, let's go for Ika Munyain. If they want to sell him for 15 million. Iñaki Williams, now he would be too expensive for sure, no? What am I looking at? Damn straight, I just kicked your ass, Sam. Believe me, if he didn't have less than a year on his contract, he would be going for like 30 million, believe me. He's a left winger. Yeah, you're not wrong. He is left winger as well, which, I mean, he can play both sides pretty easily, but that's just like an OCD thing with me. I hate signing someone who's like technically a left winger / left midfielder. Yeah, cop that, Tyler. Can't accept it because he's worth more than 15 million. I could give him all 25 million that I have and they would not accept it. So go fuck yourself. We're bringing in Milot. We're poaching Leon. We're just taking Leon's talent. And he's cheaper as well. Pablo Galdame. Never heard of him. Muniain is good. I don't doubt that. But look how easily we just got Leon to just fucking allow us to take the other winger. Nice. I'm much happier with this. Wilfred Zaha. Bang. It was that simple. And we've got Milot Rashica. And we still have 16 million left. That's fucking fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, for the next stream, we can get a new centre-back. Well, not a new, centre-back, but we can get a backup centre-back, because I don't really like this guy's out. He's got some okay stats, actually. Maybe we don't need a backup centre-back. I like this guy. But we do need a bit more depth. The team is, defensively speaking, we've got these two guys as our extras defenders, and then after that, there's fuck all. Another thing we might do... Nah, that's actually pretty much all we need for next time. Or even maybe a backup winger. So we'll be looking through free agency next time, and also some centre backs and stuff like that. We'll be looking through a few different positions for next time. Someone's suggesting Jonathan Tah. If you heard what I said, which you obviously didn't, Oliver, we don't need a starting centre back, okay? Even though Howard is getting pretty old. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today's stream, guys. I'm going to head off now. I'm fucking tired. And, transfer windows, man. They just they just suck the energy out, don't they? Sometimes I get frustrated, but it's not at you guys. I'm just joking when I say it. But also, at the same time, there are some really fucking bad suggestions, I'll be honest. But, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. We'll play Dortmund again. I really want to beat Dortmund. That's really what this career mode is becoming about. Seriously, just gonna try and beat Dortmund. That's the whole goal. Alright. See you later, guys. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, but there's no guarantees. So, yeah. But I'll try. I'll actually try to get a stream. But yeah, bye Lionel, bye Connor, bye Mesut, Hamid, bye Azzy, bye Tyler, bye Sime, bye Yuri, bye Oliver. I think I already said bye to Oliver already. Bye everybody, thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. Bye Joe, thanks for coming. See you guys. Bye.